Y'all know Elliot Page? Familiar with Elliot Page? They were the main character in Juno. That's the main thing that I know them from. And also he was in The Umbrella Academy, which is a show that I have never watched, but I do have some of the original comics. So, yeah, Elliot Page, trans extraordinaire. I believe that he identifies as a trans man, possibly non-binary, but definitely trans mask. They are going to be in a movie called Close to You. And apparently it has to do directly with being trans, which I think is really cool. This movie was shown at a film festival, but now it has actually gotten like cinema approval to release. So I wanted to watch the trailer with you and like do a little reaction. No, nothing awful, only good things. Only wonderful things. So we're going to watch the trailer and see what it's about. Because I want to know. I'm desperate to find out. I'm a big fan of his. I've been a big fan since Juno, right? Which came out when I was a teenager. I'm 30. God, Juno was such a long time ago. That's crazy. All right, so we're going to watch the trailer and have a little reaction moment. So exciting. Okay, let's go.
I'm going home for my dad's birthday.
Oh my gosh!
I haven't gone back in close to 4 years.
Oh, jeez. Bold. That's a bold move.
Is it?
This is a very dark film. That's my initial reaction to this, is that it's very not brightly lit. Yeah, so it was at the Toronto International Film Festival and the London LGBTQIA+ Film Festival. That was not the correct acronym, but okay, I don't care.
Can I get you a drink? First impression with a brother. It is really nice to meet you.
I know I'm just nothing but a disappointment to them.
You sort of took off, you've been gone.
You can come to Dad and I for, anything if you need it.
I'm really okay. In so many ways I am, for the first time.
Baby picture moment.
I just still think of you as my little girl.
Oh, that's always harsh.
You're so sad. And the last thing a parent wants is for their kid to be sad.
It's hard to say, but
Oh,
you
that's so
know
sweet.
when you found it.
You look so good. You really do. You look the same, just more you. I love it.
For all these years,
Oh, yeah, there's that guy. I was wondering where he was.
you pick me up when I'm on the ground.
I don't know all the rules.
What are you talking about, rules? I'm just a person. Just talk to me.
Give me strength when it can't be
You're going through a thing. We all have to obey you.
Obey what? I just worry about...
Okay, so basically, like, this is an interesting because the movie, it is going to have, like, the central conflict being around, like, the social ramifications of coming out. Like, some people being supportive, some people having trouble with it, And, like, I think with Elliot Page, given that he's such a, like, I finally found my joy, I am hoping that it mostly has, like, a positive ending, at least the characters who initially struggle with it end up more understanding. This is a movie that I will watch, and I might do like a more in-depth review of it when it comes out, because I would, there's like so few positive representations, or even representations period, of trans people and like trans stories, right? Like the most famous trans story in a movie, for a man at least at this point, is Boys Don't Cry, where the main character, who's a trans man, is played by Hilary Swank, a cis woman, and, spoiler alert, is sexually assaulted and murdered at the end of the movie. So that's not great. That's not good rep. I've heard of I Saw the TV Glow. I was looking to try to figure out where I could watch it online. I want to stream it and see. I've heard that one's really, really brutally intense, though. So yeah, this one doesn't seem like it's going to be brutally intense, but maybe still, like, obviously the central conflict in this is a trans man goes home to his hometown, and some people are cool with it and some people aren't. Okay, let's finish.
About you. You weren't worrying about me when I was actually not okay.
Oh,
I'm so
harsh.
proud of you. My brave boy, living who you really are.
all these years.
Okay, this is going to be...
You were the only person I felt myself around.
After all these years,
That kid was in so much pain before.
Yes. Yes. August 16. Boy, I know what I'm doing August 16. Ooh, okay. That's only a month away. Oh, that's very exciting. I'm like, what day of the week is that? That's a Friday? Ooh, I'm gonna try to catch a matinee of that. I rarely go to the movies because hashtag not trying to catch COVID. But yeah, I would definitely, I'm gonna go catch that matinee and I'll have to talk about it imminently because wow, I'm gonna like try to take notes in the theater. Like, hi, I'm Alexander and this is Mitternacht. You should hit the like button and subscribe and check out the Patreon. And ooh, look at this hoodie I'm wearing. It's merch. Check it out. Links in the description. Thank you. Elliot Page has been an inspiration to me for so long. When he came out, I felt so validated. It's nice to see another trans Canadian like me who's a cool actor everyone already loves. Right. Did anybody else who's trans, and particularly trans mask, did anyone else feel like that really, I'm going to say queer, and by that I mean strange, that really strange interest in, this movie's called Close to You, this really strange interest in Elliot Page in Juno? I was like, I really like this person. Like, I don't normally care very much about actors and stuff at the time, but I was just like really fascinated with them. And then they came out as a lesbian and I was like, oh, okay, I guess maybe that was it. But then when they came out as trans and like trans mask, I was like, oh, there it is. That's why. Because there's something that we recognize in each other that is like, you can't put words to it. It's like there's no way to speak the connection. You just recognize something familiar. And then, oh man, finally you came out. Okay, everything fits. Everything slides into place and makes sense now. Yeah, I don't know if it's confirmation bias, but there was a vibe. Right. And like, I was a teenager and I think that I saw Juno before I knew that I was trans. But then I came out as trans and yeah. The Prime Directive. I need to rewatch Juno sometime, like big time. I need to rewatch it. I haven't seen it since I was quite young. Giving a tragic ending to a movie that covers a polarizing subject involving a marginalized demographic is a super mega gamble. Right, yeah, like, you know, obviously Brandon Tina, who is the subject of Boys Don't Cry, was a real person who really was sexually assaulted and murdered. So it's like, you know, telling the true story. But like, man, can we tell some stories where trans people get to have good things? I also did read a recent story, and this is kind of apropos of nothing except that we're talking about Juno, but apparently Elliot Page had like a lot of sex with the female co-star, or not really a female co-star, but like the girl in Juno who was like the friend, this person, like the teenager friend who is the actress. I cannot remember her name right now. But apparently they had like a ton of sex. It's just fun fact. Yeah, I'll have to pre-select my seat in the theater so that I can be all the way in the back. Because it also means you're above everybody and nobody's breathing COVID down onto you. Oh no. So yes, I'm excited to see this movie. I'm first of all excited to see anything that Elliot Page is in, except I'm not really interested in seeing The Umbrella Academy, but that's because of other reasons. But yeah, I would love to see specifically like some stories by and for a trans audience, you know, and portraying like a complex existence. This is also only the first movie trailer. Maybe there will be another trailer coming soon. Yeah. Oh man, I'm expecting this movie's gonna make me cry big time. I'm gonna have to bring tissues to the theater, and then I'll have to watch I Saw the TV Glow, which apparently also is gonna fuck me up and make me cry a bunch. So cool. Great. Last month was Pride, now it's time for Wrath. Thank you so much to my patrons, including Tiago Nascimento, Mersh Rolvog, Jack, Amanda B, Michelle Winter, Wellington Marcus, Danielle McDonald, DZXN, Spooky Heather Sylvia, Pasnell Infinity, Suzanne Maynard, Sojo, Jamie Jam, Dizzy Quiche, Jericho, Kevin Young, Liam Hodgson, Athiet, Elavie Nobody, Mr. Atheist, Elizabeth Bartell, Celeste, Nova, and Michelle Frattaroli.